Queen's Coronation is a fun, mech-oriented raid, and to share the experience, here's a quick guide on what you should look out for. Before we start, here are some requirements for a comfortable run. Get up close and personal in the air to avoid the cone wave. There's a brief indicator when she'll release the wave. If the target is aware enough, it's safer to point it to the wall where the rest of the team is safe. We'll name this the Kira's Trap. Lasers are safe during airtime, and stalactites can be perfectly dodged. Half Moon Slash, not from Dragon Nest, is safe from the back. It's hard to gauge the sides, but just do your best to stay at the back or else you'll be sent back to Narnia. The swipes are a bit tricky. You need to be aware if you're the target. You can either perfect dodge it or shuffle from side to side starting from the left. Just don't go in one direction to avoid hitting your teammates. Ice pillars spawn from time to time. If you have the corresponding chess symbol, break it as fast as you can to remove the queen's immunity. Moving on to some major mechanics. Remember your tile placements. This will be your main chess symbol for the rest of the raid. Be aware where the throne is. There are fixed areas for the fire pillars, so you can position ahead of time. Capped at 720 bars, the first mechanic occurs. Miradia will spawn pillars with chess symbols. Destroy the corresponding pillar before the time limit to avoid a wipe. Capped at 600 bars, a player will be transported to the chessboard and the queen will cite a quote. This is the hint on what chess piece to break. Avoid breaking the wrong ones. The outside team will fight the corresponding boss with a damage reduction buff. Once the chess piece breaks, they will start their major mechanic, and shortly after, the DR buff disappears. Save your skills until then. The next mechanic happens shortly right after. The queen morphs into Elsa and will finally let go. Her normal patterns will now have variations. Similar to her fire phase, Miraja will summon ice walls and players will have to break the corresponding pillars. You can take advantage of the stalactites dropping as platforms to get over the wall or use the charge attack plus double jump tech. There are positions where the walls are lower, so be sure to check the sides while positioning the platform. At 200 bars, she will repeat the 600 mech, break the correct piece, and finish the summoned boss. Shortly after, stalactites will begin to drop. She will then burn the whole arena. Stay on top of the platform or maintain airtime while attacking her to avoid getting barbecued. At 80 bars, she will spawn her clone. You need to eliminate it before the time limit, or if your damage is high enough, you can end the raid by melting the real one instead. And that concludes story mode. If you think we missed something, please drop it in the comments for a pin. Big shoutouts to Kirayuki, Maymuri, and Melty for providing information on key mechanics. And as always, peace, be nice, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.